So on the last video, I spoke a little bit about obtaining a heightened state of awareness. And so I thought I should put together an exercise to help to attain this heightened state of awareness. And in doing so, this led me to an analysis of the 5 senses, and in turn a deeper analysis of the pentagram. And what I uncovered I thought to be really quite interesting. And so today I thought that's what we would do. We'd take a look at how the pentagram may be conceived from both an external and internal perspective, and also how the pentagram may be used to symbolize the 5 senses and the union to achieve a higher state of consciousness. So let's take a closer look at the pentagram to see what it represents. So the first thing we notice are the 4 natural elements: earth, air, fire and water. And these are joined by a 5th element, the element of spirit. Now this element of spirit may be seen in 2 different ways. Now, in the first, the element of spirit can be seen as the spirit or the soul of the individual, and therefore the pentagram would represent the individual's power over the natural elements. So in that case, it represents mind over matter. The second way in which this diagram may be interpreted is that the spirit here represents the world of spirit, and hence the diagram represents the creation of the natural elements from the world of spirit. And hence this depicts that all things created of nature are first created in the spiritual realm. So perhaps we can pursue things a bit further here. Have you ever wondered why the banishing ritual of the pentagram always uses the earth representation of the banishing ritual? The drawing of the earth banishing pentagram always starts from the element earth and goes to spirit. And this represents the banishing of energies from the material world, which the element earth represents. So no matter in which quarter you're banishing, whether it be fire, air, water, you always use the banishing pentagram of the earth to symbolize a banishing from the material world. And when invoking, we always invoke from the spiritual realm, and we bring from the spirit down to the material world. And so we invoke from the spirit to manifest itself right here on the material plane. Now if we look at the 2 pentagrams together, we see what is above is below. So let's have a bit of a recap here. The first pentagram tells us all about the external world and how everything is first created in the spirit world before it's manifest into the material. The second pentagram, the pentagram of the individual or the pentagram of the internal, tells us about mind over matter and how the individual has dominion through his spirit over the natural elements. So what happens now if we apply the 5 senses to the pentagram of the individual? So the earth we can touch, with the water we can taste, with air we can smell, the fire we can hear, and the spirit gives us the vision of spiritual enlightenment. And the union of all gives us a sense of heightened awareness. So in this instance, the pentagram tells us that by intensely focusing on the 5 senses and the union of those 5 senses, we become more acutely aware of our environment and nature. And this leads to a bonding with our environment and nature, and hence a heightened sense of awareness. Some may even call it a sixth sense, and along with it comes the development of the concepts of intuition and instinct. And so that is the topic for the next video, the workshop or the exercises I've been working on that will allow you to combine your 5 senses and develop that state of heightened awareness, and in turn your instinct and intuition, and ultimately a bonding with the natural world. So with that, if you want to see that video and more like it, then please don't forget to subscribe. And if you've enjoyed the content, then give us a thumbs up. And with that, I'll see you again on the next one, probably next Saturday, as it's all planned out and ready to go. If I'm unable to complete it, it'll be the Saturday following. So, anyway, best way to get it is subscribe to the channel. And with that, I'll see you again very soon.